Did you know that 1 in every 3 bites of food we eat is made possible by bees? That's right. These tiny creatures are responsible for pollinating over 75% of the world's flowering plants, including many of the crops that make up our daily diets. Yet, despite their critical role, bee populations are declining at an alarming rate. This isn't just a statistic, it's a wake-up call for all of us. Bees are not just insects buzzing around our gardens. They are essential players in the intricate web of life that sustains our ecosystems and human civilization. As pollinators, they facilitate the reproduction of plants, which in turn provides food and habitat for countless other species. Without bees, our landscapes would be stark and barren, and our food systems would crumble. Imagine a world without apples, almonds, or avocados. These are just a few of the many crops that rely on bees for their very existence. However, the reality we face today is grim. Bee populations are plummeting due to a combination of factors, including habitat loss, pesticide use, climate change, and disease. In the past few decades, we've seen a staggering decline in bee numbers, with some species facing extinction. This isn't just an environmental issue, it's a crisis that threatens our food security and biodiversity. If we continue on this path, we risk losing not only the bees, but also the very foundation of our agricultural systems. Let's take a moment to explore just how vital bees are to food production and the economy. Think about the fruits and vegetables that grace our tables: strawberries, cucumbers, blueberries, and squash, to name a few. These crops depend heavily on bee pollination to thrive. In fact, the economic value of crops pollinated by bees in the United States alone is estimated to be over $15 billion annually. This includes not just the fruits and vegetables we eat, but also the nuts, seeds, and even some livestock feed. The ripple effect of bee decline extends far beyond the garden. It impacts farmers, food prices, and ultimately our health. Moreover, bees contribute to the health of our ecosystems. They help maintain biodiversity by supporting the growth of wild plants, which provide shelter and food for other wildlife. Healthy ecosystems are resilient and can better withstand the pressures of climate change, disease, and invasive species. When bees thrive, so do the myriad of species that depend on the plants they pollinate. Conversely, when bee populations dwindle, we risk tipping the balance of nature, leading to ecological collapse. Now let's confront the stark reality of what could happen if we continue to ignore the plight of bees. The loss of these pollinators could lead to severe food shortages. Imagine grocery store shelves stripped of fresh produce, farmers struggling to grow crops, and communities facing hunger. The consequences would be catastrophic, not just for individuals, but for entire economies. Countries that rely on agriculture would find themselves in turmoil, and the global food system would be thrown into chaos. It's a chilling thought, but it's one we must face if we are to understand the gravity of the situation. The connection between bee health and human survival is undeniable. Bees are not just a part of our food system, they are a cornerstone of it. Their decline is a warning sign, a signal that our environment is in distress. We must recognize that the health of bees is intrinsically linked to our own well-being. If we want to ensure a future where food is abundant and ecosystems are thriving, we must take action now. So what can we do to protect these vital creatures? First and foremost, we can advocate for sustainable agricultural practices that prioritize bee health. This includes reducing pesticide use, promoting organic farming, and supporting local farmers who practice bee-friendly methods. We can also create habitats for bees in our own backyards by planting native flowers and avoiding chemical treatments. Every small action counts, and collectively, we can make a significant impact. Education is another crucial component of bee conservation. By raising awareness about the importance of bees and the challenges they face, we can inspire others to take action. Sharing information, whether through social media, community events, or educational programs, helps spread the message that bees are worth saving. The more people understand the critical role bees play in our lives, the more likely they are to get involved in conservation efforts. In conclusion, bees are indispensable to our civilization. They support our food systems, contribute to biodiversity, and play a vital role in maintaining healthy ecosystems. The alarming decline of bee populations is a call to action for all of us. We must recognize their importance and take steps to protect them for future generations. The time to act is now. We cannot afford to wait until it's too late. I encourage you to share your thoughts on bee conservation in the comments below. What steps do you think we can take to protect these essential pollinators? And if you're interested in learning more about environmental issues, be sure to check out our next video. Together, we can make a difference and ensure that bees continue to thrive in our world.